You're not going to know everything when people ask you about Jesus, and you're going to freak out and think that you have to, but you really don't, because depending on where you are in your walk with Christ, you're not going to know everything. And even when you hit like 70, 80, whatever, you are still not going to know everything. And that's because the presence and power and authority of God is so great. If it was small and we were all able to just, and I don't know if this makes sense, if the presence and ability of God was so small that anyone could understand everything within like a couple seconds, there would be no desire to learn more about him, because we get bored really fast. And God's like, don't worry, I am a vast vessel. You can never stop learning about me. But the fear is that, especially when God is calling you to speak and just tell the gospel to people, the fear is that you have to know everything and you're going to be afraid and look like a loser, or look like whatever, insert in the blank, whatever you think you're going to look like. I have found throughout my college years that people appreciate when you tell them, I don't know. I can go find out. I can direct you to a pastor. I can, give me your number or give me your email or whatever we had at that time, and I'll get back to you. Do you not appreciate honesty more than someone trying to fib or trying to come up with something, and it just makes you look like you don't, I don't know. I personally don't like that. When someone tells me, hey, I don't know the answer to that, what I do know is this, I can get back to you. I can find out more information. That just tells me, hey, you're going to get back to me. It doesn't tell me that you don't know anything. It just tells me you don't know the answer to that. I also don't believe that God's going to send you to someone that's going to rip you to pieces unless you're looking for that. Do you know what I'm talking about? I am not a debater. Personally, I'm not. Maybe one day I will be. I just don't like the concept of debating, because it becomes more like an argument for me, and that just, I don't know. But there are people who not enjoy, but they understand the person they're talking to, and they can debate because they're willing to listen. They take in things without like a deep emotion, and they're like, okay, let me discuss what you just brought up, and then you can discuss what I brought up. So they have this long ability. I say long because it's like patience. And maybe you don't right now, because that's just not where God is sending you. But maybe one day it is. And so he's preparing you for that. God's not going to send you where he's not ready for you. And by him not being ready for you, I mean you not being ready. God is literally like, hey, I know who you are as a person. I want you to be at this point in like 10 years or 5 years or 2 years or next month.